Hello students, I welcomes you for this your the e-learning class. Now we are in the boat of your the ray optics, in which we have traveled up to your the 3 miles. That means in your the part 1 1 mile, part 2 1 mile and part 3 is the 1 mile. And today we are going for your the 4th mile of your the ray optics, and which is your the part 4 of your the optical instrument. So, in this chapter we are going to discuss about your the idea about your the dispersion, the simple microscope, the compound microscope and your the telescope. This microscope and the telescopes, they are combinedly in your the syllabus, that is written as your the optical instrument. So, it is your the optical instrument means these instruments are used in your the optics purposes. So, before going to discuss about that one, let me first explain about your the dispersion. So, do you heard the name of your the dispersion? In your the 10th class probably you heard the name of your the dispersion. So, this dispersion, it is one type of the phenomenon of your the light. In that phenomenon, in which when a white ray will pass through your the prism, it to be the split into its the constituent colors, and that splitting of the constituent colors for its the band of formation is known as the spectrum. As we discussed in our the last class, suppose this is a prism and we named it as commonly ABC. If a white ray, this is the white ray, when a white ray just touches its the plane surface, according to this phenomenon, instead of going your the straight, it to be the split into its the constituent colors. So, it to be split into 7 constituent colors. These are the 7 constituent colors, and that will come to your the another plane surface. Suppose we have a screen, from there it to be again your the refracted. You see, if this is the incident, individually this ray is split and again it to be your the refracting, and these 7 colors which will obtain, that is your the Vib gear. That is your the Vib gear, VIBGYOR. That is your the VIBGYOR. What is this V? V for your the violet, I for your the indigo, B for your the brother of Tulu, not brother of Tulu, Bulu, this is the blue. Next one is the green, next one is your the yellow, next one is your the Kamala, next one is your the Bipada, means your the red. So, these are your the 7 constituent colors which are the VIBGYOR. So, this splitting of the light into its the 7 constituent colors is known as your the dispersion, means a phenomenon in which a white ray while passing through a prism will split into constituent colors, means different wavelength. Different wavelength. The band or the patch of color pattern is known as is known as spectrum. This band means there is a width, a band or the patch of the color pattern. You see, this is only your the white ray, have your the no color. So when it splits and form on your the screen, this is your the screen. On this screen there is a patch of the color pattern. This patch of the color pattern is known as your the spectrum. So instead of taking your the 7, if we will take the two extreme colors, suppose we will take its two extreme colors, that bhib here in your the Odia, that is your the bagho niso ho na la. So this instead of taking that one of your the whole colors, suppose we will take two of its the extreme. This is your the screen, this is the white ray, two extremes. So what are that extremes? One is your the violet, last one is your the red. So if this will your the violet and this will your the red, again it to be your the refracted. So this is your violet, this is your the red. So this is its the original path. This is its the original path. Instead of going on that path, it being your the deviated from its the own path. So the way of the deviation from the own path is known as your the deviation. Means the angle which that form, that is known as the angle of deviation. You see, this is its the original path, this is the final path of your the violet one. If we will extend that violet, that will meet at a point, and here the angle of formation, that is your the del of your the V. Del means your the, as we discussed in our last class, that is the angle of deviation. So angle of deviation for your the violet. Similarly for this red, this is its the own path, and it being your the deviated on this way, if you will extend that one, it will meet that original path, and this angle of the inclination, that is for your the red one. So from the diagram it is clear that this angle is greater than of your the this angle. So when the angles are your the different, it indicates that this ray, while it being your the splits, it also your the going in its the different way. Therefore these are its the different ways, means the angle of inclination of this violet, or the angle of inclination of this green, or the angle of inclination of this orange or the red, they are not your the equal. So this shows that del of the V is greater than of the del of your the R. But from the we know that del is equals to mu minus 1 into your the A. So now the del comes, but how they be related with your the refractive index? So from Cauchy's formula, means which states that your mu is equals to A plus B by lambda plus C by lambda square plus dash dash dash. This is your the Cauchy's formula. This indicates mu proportional to your the lambda. You see, which one? Lambda means your the wavelength. From this to this, what is your the length? From this to this, what is your the length? What you will say? This length is your the less, this length is your the more. Means for the red, the wavelength, and for the violet, the wavelength. So this is your the wavelength of the red, this is the wavelength of the violet. So this red wavelength is greater than of your the violet wavelength, as we came to know here. So you see here also, this is your the red's wavelength, this is your the violet's wavelength. So this wavelength is greater than of this. So lambda r is greater than of the lambda v. If lambda r is greater, then what will happen for the mu? So mu v and your the mu r, these two to be your the determined. So this mu for your the wavelength of your the red, though this is your the greater than this one, means this mu v must be less than of your the mu r. This is your the lambda r. Lambda r is the greater. So whose lambda is greater, that refractive index will be your the less. So this is your the refractive index, and you substitute these values. From that you will clear that your the del v is your the greater than of your the del r. Means this is for the red, red is the less. So mu r is less than of your the mu v. For the mu v, this wavelength is your the less. When the wavelength is less, mu must be your the more. So mu v is greater than of the mu r, or mu r is less than of your the mu v. Though del is equals to your the mu minus 1 into your the a, for your the red, del r is equals to your the mu r minus 1 into a, and for the violet, that is the mu v minus 1 into your the a. So here a is the common multiplication, 1 is your the common subtraction. So whose value is your the more, then that value will be your the more, and whose value is your the less, then the total value will be your the less. Suppose you will take this a is your the 5, then this is the minus 1, then only remains your the mu. Suppose mu value is your the 6. So 6 minus 1 is 5, 5 into 5 is equals to 25. Suppose this 6 will be your the 5, so 5 minus 1 into 5 is equals to your the 20. Means when your the v or the mu value will be your the more, then that value will be your the more. So whose mu value is the more? So you see the mu value of your the violet is more. Therefore del v is greater than of your the del r. So del v is greater than of your the del r. So this is your the phenomenon, and deals with its the concrete idea how a white ray being split into its the 7 constituent colors. Dealing this one, we will discuss another 2 terms which is associated with it. So one of the term is your the angular dispersion. One is your the angular dispersion. Angular means from the word of your the angle. So it deals with the angle. So angle means dispersion means your the splitting. So the angle between, angular means your the angle. The angle between any 2 colors, not extreme, any 2 colors of deviation is known as angular deviation. Suppose you will take, suppose the 2 colors are, we will take the extreme, one is your the violet and another one is your the red. So it is the angle between the 2 colors. So one is the violet, one is the red. Which angle? The angle of your the deviation. So angle of a deviation means del v minus of your the del r, because we came to know that del v is greater than of your the del r. Del v minus del r. Though del is equals to your the mu minus 1 into your the a, so del v is equals to your the mu v minus 1 into a, then minus del r will be your the mu r minus 1 into a. Are you clear, students? So if you take a is the common, that is the mu v minus 1 minus mu r plus 1. So plus 1 minus 1 is the cancel, that is your the a of your the mu v minus of your the mu r, that is your the d omega. The angular dispersion, it generally written as your the d omega. That is the angular dispersion. So this angular dispersion, what will be its the unit? The unit depends upon its the mathematical expression. You see the mathematical expression is this one, mu is the refractive index, it has your the no unit, you know very clearly. Sir, why it not have your the any unit? You go for your the any of the definition of the mu is equals to your the sin I by your the sin r. Sin I is a value, sin r is a value. So value by value is a value. This is also your the mu 2 by your the mu 1. What is your the mu? The same thing is the mu in the denominator. So it is a ratio of the 2 same things, means it has your the no dimension. Similarly, another formula is v1 by your the v2. V is your the speed, v is the speed, means it is a ratio of the same 2 things, it has your the no dimension. Another one is the lambda 1 by your the lambda 2. In your the part 2 we discussed this formula. So if you put this formula, it shows that it has no unit. Therefore this mu and this mu has your the no unit, only the unit of your the a. A is what? The angle of the prism. Angle of a prism means it is your the degree or radian. So according to that you can find it's the dimension. This is your the angular dispersion. And another term is your the dispersive power. Dispersive power, and that is your the omega. So dispersive power, it defined as the ratio of the angular dispersion with mean deviation, So mathematically, but I have written mathematically. So mathematically, this omega is equals to, it is the ratio means first you have to given the divided sign, angular dispersion, that is the d omega, by your the mean deviation, that is equals to your the d. So this d omega is equals to your the mu v minus mu r into a, and this d is equals to your the mu minus 1 into your the a. Now this a is cancelled, so omega is equals to mu v minus mu r by your the mu minus 1. This is your the angular dispersion, this is your the dispersive power. So this dispersive power, it is the ratio of the mu, so it has your the no unit, but it has the unit of your the degree. Why, sir? The question also comes in the different way. Is the angular dispersion is depends upon the angle of a prism? You see, angular dispersion depends upon the angle of a prism. Is the angular dispersion depends upon the dispersive power depends upon the angle of prism? No, because there is no factor of your the a. We came to know what is the unit, what is the dimension of your the dispersive power and your the angular dispersion. So now we will go to for your the another new branch of this ray optics, that is your the optical instrument. So it is the combination of the two words. One is your the optical, means it deals with your the optics. Instrument, you know about through which we can measure something. So that is your the optical instrument. This optical instrument we can divide into the two types. One is called your the natural and another one is your the artificial. The natural optical instrument is your the God gift, means do you know what is the that God gift? You everyone who are looking through this your the screen, you also have a optical instrument and that's name is your the eye. This eye we have, that is your the a optical instrument. Means if the eye is not your the correct, everything is present but you cannot visualize that one. Therefore that is also the instrument which is your the God gift. And another one is your the artificial. Artificial means that is made by your the man, that is your the artificial. That artificial optical instrument we have to divide it into the two types. One is your the microscope, one is your the gonioscope. So one is the microscope, second one is your the telescope, not tele, that is the telescope, that is the tele. This word tele is very familiar to us. You are using the telephone. So what is the meaning of the tele? Just you think it. We are saying the telegram, teleprinter. The word is your the tele. So what is the meaning of the tele? You just think it. While I will come to that one, I will ask you what is the meaning of your the tele. So this is also the combination of the two words. One is your the micro, second one is your the scope. Micro means you know very small, micro, and scope means a chance. A chance means by some instrument, if very small object can be visualized, then that type of the arrangement is known as your the microscope. This eye, you have your the eye, but if the object is very small, you cannot visualize that one. So while that object is not visualizing, generally someone is saying you come very near to it, means instead of going to that, suppose that object will be brought towards you. So as the object will be brought towards you, you will find that its size is going here the larger and larger. Suppose I will give you one example. So this is my finger. So this finger is kept some distance from my eye. So if that finger will come towards my eye, so what you are feeling, just make in your position. So as that finger is coming towards you, its size being here the increases, but that will not continue, and after here the some distance you cannot have the actual size of that one. That shows that when a object is taken towards some instrument, that instrument will provide its image in a particular distance with its the fine structure. Then that distance of that instrument is known as your the distance of distinct vision. And for your the normal eye, that distance of distinct vision, DDV you can say, distance of distinct vision is your the 25 centimeter. Means if the object is placed before your eye at the distance of 25 centimeter, then you have its the clear vision with its the accurate shape. And if that 25 will become your the 25.5 or 24.5, then what the size and the clarity of the object at that position is not the same for your the 25.5 and the 24.5. So that is for your the eye. Suppose for that eye, that small object is not your the provides its the clarity, and due to our putting our the idea, you can have the visualization of that small one. That instrument is known as your the microscope. So that microscope is divided into your the two types. One is called your the simple, another one is called your the compound. So one is your the simple microscope, one is your the compound microscope. As the name is given is your the simple, means you have to taken a simple part of your the optical. So by using the opticals, you are generally used the two things. One is your the mirror, second one is your the lens. So by using either mirror or the lens, if we can visualize that object, then if it is only a common form or in a very smaller shape, then that is called your the simple one. And if the more lens or the more mirrors are to be taken, then that is called your the compound. As we are saying that this sentence is your the simple sentence, this sentence is a compound sentence, this person is very simple, that person is a very compound one, very complicated one, means more than one, then that is your the compound. Then if only one thing is there, then that is your the simple. So let us for your the microscope, we will go to discuss about your the simple microscope. Simple microscope. This is your the lens, this is your the object, this is your the axis, this is a object AB. This object is not visualized very clearly. So this was its the focus point, and you have to take in that object or that object to be placed between its the optical center and its your the focus. And if this object is your the AB, a ray is coming in this direction and it to be your the pass through your the focus. And another ray which will pass through your the optical center, that will go as your the undeviated. And when it will go here the undeviated, these two are not your the meeting at the point. So you have to extend that one. So you have to extend So we have extended that one. This is the incident, these two are the refracted, and they are not here the clearly seen, and they two are the extended. After extension, they are meeting at a point. So these two rays are coming or generating from this point. So this is your the B dash, this is your the A dash. You see, if the object was your the AB of this size, now it's the image is your the of this size, means A dash B dash. So this object now in this form means it being your the magnifier. So microscope, as we have said, micro means your the small, it cannot visualizes clearly. This is our the eye. This is our the eye. So when the lens was not there, this was only your the object, and this object's size not clearly seen by your the eye, but when a simple lens being your the placed, it provides its the image of this size, means your the A dash B dash. Therefore this one is called as your the simple magnifier. Simple magnifier. So this simple magnifier commonly known as your the reading glass. That is known as your the reading glass. So if you will take a convex mirror, a convex lens, and suppose on your the hand there is some letters are there, if you will just adjust your the lens over that one, you will find that letters size is increases and the decreases. And if you will take a particular position where it being seen clearly, that is it's the distance of the distinct vision, means this will be it's the distance of the distinct vision, where it gives it's the fine and the enlarged image, and this is it's the object distance u, this is it's the image distance, which is the distance of the distinct vision. Now we have to find what will be it's the magnification. Magnification. So that magnification on the part 2 we have discussed in the two types. One is called the linear magnification, which we discussed. Another I said that angular magnification. This linear is correspond for the line, line means for your the length. This is the angular means it correspond for your the angle, and this is your the angular magnification. So that angular magnification we have to discuss, means this angular magnification M, it is also the ratio of the two angles. One angle is your the beta, one angle is your the alpha. Okay. In case of your the simple microscope, we have taken only one lens, and due to that lens the size of the object being it here the magnifier, but upon which factor it depends, for that one we are going to find it's the mathematical expression. So the magnification is equals to the beta by alpha. What is your the beta? This is your the angle, therefore it is said there the angular magnification. The angle of inclination made by image at eye, and the alpha is the angle of inclination created by the object at eye. You see, for your the linear magnification, for the linear magnification we have taken M is equals to your the I by your the O, or your the V by your the U, then the sign will be the second factor. So I means your the image height, O means your the object height, so image by object. This is the image distance, this is the object distance, again this is the image by your the object. So the ratio of the image with your the object that you take in your the mind. If it is the linear, only for your the heights to be taken. If for your the angular, then that your the angles to be the taken, and that is called your the magnification of the angular magnification, or magnifying power also. That's other name is your the magnifying power. So that is the angle of inclination made by the image. You see, this is the image, this is the eye, the angle which it makes, that is your the beta. This angle is your the beta. You see, angle of inclination made by the image. This is your the image, the angle which it formed at the eye, that is equals to the beta. Second one is angle of inclination created by the object. You see, this is the object, and to have that one, let us take a symmetric position of your the AB. let us have a symmetric position of the AB, that is equals to your the A dash C. So now if we join from C to your the optical center and that will go through your to your the eye, then this angle will be your the angle of inclination which is made by your the object. From the visual angle, as the object height to be your the increase, the angle to be your the increase. Suppose this is the axis and this is an object and this is our the eye, say. Suppose this is our the eye. So this is the angle which is formed by your the eye. So this angle is known as your the angular vision, or if this height to be your the increase, suppose the object height to be your the increased. You see, this angle is your the visualizing angle. For the small one, visualizing angle is small. For the greater size, visualizing angle is your the more. You see, this is for your the small height, for which it is not able to seen clearly by your the eye, for which we used a lens. Therefore, its angle of the inclination is your the alpha. When this one being your the magnified by using your the lens, this is your the angle of the inclination. So between these two angles, this beta is more and this alpha is your the less. So therefore, for the beta is the image, for the alpha that is the object. So this is your the beta by alpha. So that beta by alpha we can take as your the tan beta by your the tan alpha, because these angles are very small, because the object is itself is the very small, the angle of inclinations is also the very small. So for the small angles of your the beta, that nearly equals to tan beta, for the small angles of the alpha, that is nearly equals to your the tan alpha. So if we take the tan beta and the tan alpha here, now tan beta, let us go to find the tan beta. So beta is the this angle. So we have taken this is your the height and this is for this triangle. For this triangle, this is equals to your the AB by your the, or for this triangle or for greater one, this is the final image. So we will take that is A dash B dash, that is your P by your the P by B. B will be your the how much? That is your the A dash O. This is the optical center. Similarly, your the tan alpha. This is your the angle alpha, and this one is your the A dash C. That is equals to the P by your the B. B is equals to your the O A dash. Therefore, M is equals to your the tan beta by tan alpha. That is equals to tan beta is equals to your the A dash B dash by A dash O. This is equals to A dash C by your the O A dash. These two are the cancel. So that is equals to A dash B dash by A dash C. That A dash C, that is nothing but your the AB. You see A dash C, it is the symmetric height of your the AB, so that is equals to AB. So this is equals to your the image height, this is equals to your the object height. So the image height by your the object height, but that heights will not be your the measured by us. So instead of taking your the this size, we have to take in here the this one. So for the this one, so the tan beta, are you clear to my students? That is also your the image height by your the object height. So how will you measure your the image height? How will you measure your the object height? Because the object itself is the very small. So instead of taking this greater triangle, let us take this small triangle, because this angle is also the beta. So tan beta will be your the how much? AB by your the O1A, O1A. Similarly, tan alpha will be your the A dash C by your the O A dash. So if we divided these two, tan beta and your the tan alpha, that is equals to your the M, that is equals to your the capital M. So this A B and A dash C and A B of the same size, so that we are the cancel, and this will your the go up, means O A dash by your the O A. O A dash by your the O A. You see O A dash, it is the distance of a distinct division, that is equals to your the D by your the O A is equals to your the U. So the magnification m is equals to the d by u, which is very very important to be used in your the compound microscope. So this is your the d by u, but we have taken here the lens, but for the lens you know that the lens formula 1 by f is equals to your the 1 by v minus 1 by u. So what is your the v here, what is the u here? U means your the object distance. You see object is on this side. According to the sign convention, how we have taken, you see the ray is coming from your the left to your the right, so it to be taken from the left to the right as your the plus. So but here OA is just it's the opposite. OA, because all the distances are to be measured from the optical center. This is the optical center, this is your the A. So OA means it is in this direction, but the positive will be in this direction. Therefore this U will be your the minus u. Similarly, another one is equals to your the image distance. Image distance, you see the image distance is the v. V means that is equals to the d. So where the v is present, from the optical center to the left, but the ray is going from your the right to your the left, from the left to your the right, but the distance is from the right to your the left. So again it to be your the minus, means this v is equals to your the minus d. So if we put these values here, then that is equals to 1 by f is equals to 1 by v, means minus 1 by d, then minus of 1 by u. U is equals to your the minus u, therefore that is minus 1 by d plus of your the 1 by u. So if you will take this minus to be that side, then 1 by f plus 1 by d is equals to your the 1 by u. Now multiplied with your the capital D on both sides. Capital D on both sides means multiplying capital D on both sides. So d by f, d by d, d by u. D by d is how much? D by d is equals to 1, and that is equals to the d by u is equals to 1 plus d by f. As we have seen that this d by u is nothing but your the magnification. So hence your m will be d by u, but d by u is equals to your the 1 plus d by f. So the magnification of your the simple microscope is your the 1 plus d by f. 1, it is purely a number. D means the distance of distant vision for your the eye. So that eye distance of distant vision is your the 25 centimeter. And if we know the focal length of the lens, according to that you can say that if the object of this height, it can be magnified to that height. So if I will give you one of your the numerical, just you try to solve within your the very few seconds. A simple microscope have its focal length as 1 meter, then the size of an object of 0.02 centimeter will be how much? So if 0.02 centimeter object being your the taken, that is not clearly seen by your the eye. If you are using a simple microscope, then what size of the object it will be? Means first you have to find what will be the magnification by using your the simple microscope. So the magnification is equals to 1 plus d by f. So that is equals to 1 plus d means your the distance of a distinct vision. So distance of a distinct vision, focal length have I given? Yes, focal length. So distance is equals to your the 25 centimeter, and the focal length is equals to your the 1 meter. So 25 by 1 is equals to 1 plus your the 25 plus 1 is equals to your the 26. If you give the answer to be the 26, then that will be the wrong. As I said repeatedly, to solve here the problem, you have to make everything to be here the same unit. You see here the focal this is the distance of distant division is here the centimeter, but I have given the focal length of here the 1 meter. So this one that is equals to the 1 meter. So though this is the centimeter and this is the meter, they cannot be here the cancel directly. So you have to convert this meter to here the centimeter. So or this centimeter to here the meter, that choice is your. If we make this meter to here the centimeter, then this is equals to here the 100. So 25 by here the 100 is equals to here the 1 by 4. So that is equals to here the 5 by 4. 5 by 4 means that is equals to 1.25. So if the size is equals to the 0.02 centimeter, then it will be the 0.25 more of that size. Means this 0.02 of here the 1/4. So this 1/4 will be here the 0.005. So 0.005. So with this 0.005 to be here the added, then it has its the size. So this is your the simple a numerical. So while solving your the numerical, you have to give here the full attention for your the data what are provided to you. They must be in your the same unit. If they are not in the same unit, you have to convert that one. So next we will go for your the compound microscope. Compound microscope. So compound means it must have your the more than one. But for your the simple one, we have taken a simple lens. So for that lens we have taken on the object. This is its the optical axis. A ray is coming and another ray is going through its the optical center. They are met and this is its the image. But the size of the object, this is your the AB. Now this is your the B dash A dash, but this B dash A dash is not clearly visible by your the eye. Therefore, you are taking your the compound microscope. Means this image to be behave as an object for your the another lens. So you have to take in your the another lens. You see, this is your the one lens, this is your the second lens. So for the another lens, it to be adjusted in such a way that the image of here the object which is forming, which will act as your the object for your the second lens, that must be within its your the focus. So when it to be within its the focus, then it will provide its the magnified image and it's the erect one of your the A dash B dash. So in order to find that one, let us take a positions. So this is your the say your the final image is forming. This is your the optical center through which the ray will pass. So this is your the eye. Okay. So if you will now extend this one, it is meeting at this point. This is your the B double dash and this is your the A double dash. This is the first lens optical center. This is the second lens optical center. This first lens is your the objective and this is your the eyepiece. So for the object AB, the final image is your the A double dash B dash, which is your the much larger of that one by using your the two lenses. Therefore, the name is your the compound one. So for your the compound microscope, we have taken here the two lens. This is the L1 and another is the L2. L1 is your the objective because it is placed near the object. Therefore, the name is the objective. and the second one is your the eyepiece, because it is placed near the eye, that lens is your the eyepiece. So here the image which is forming, that is at your the distance of a distinct vision. This is your the final image, therefore we have given it at your the V. This is your the object. Let us take it, see the object distance, that is the u0. For this one, this is its the image formation, that is equals to your the v0. This image will act as the object for your the second one, therefore this is the object distance, this is equals to your the ue. Object distance is the u, therefore e means your the for the eye lens, and this is your the final image, that is your the ve, which is your the distance of the distinct vision. So now this is the incident ray, this is the refracted, this is the undeviated, these two are the passing in this way, and this is your the meeting at this point. So this is it's the eye. So here the eye, we are observing the image of your the AB as your the A double dash B dash. Now we have to find how this magnification to be your the determined. So to find that one, at the A double dash, take a symmetric position as that of the AB as we have taken for your the simple microscope. So for the AB, what is its the height? According to that, at the A double dash point, we have to take in its the height, and let us now join to the optical center of your the second lens. Then this is your the angle inclined by the object at the eye, which will be taken as your the alpha. The second one is the beta we have taken. Beta is what? It is the angle inclined by your the image at the eye. So the image is your the final image. This is the A double dash B double dash, and this is the optical center, and this angle is your the beta. So let us now go to find its the magnifying power. Magnifying power, that is equals to your the capital M. As per the definition, the capital M, it is the ratio of the angle inclined by the image at the eye with the angle inclined by the object at the eye, means your the beta by alpha, which is also equals to your the tan beta by your the tan alpha. Let us now go to find the value of the tan beta and tan alpha. Tan beta, you see this is the angle of your the beta, and this tan beta in the triangle A dash B dash O2. For triangle A dash B dash O2, tan beta is equals to your the A dash B dash means P by your the B, P by B, B is equals to your the O2 A dash. Similarly, of your the tan alpha for triangle, that is equals to tan alpha, that is equals to, here it is the A double dash C. So tan alpha for the triangle O2 A double dash C. Then tan alpha, again it is the P by your the B. P will be your the how much? That is equals to your the A double dash C by your the B is equals to your the O2 A double dash. So here it is the this by your the this, but this distance is known, but this height and these heights are unknown to us. So let us now compare this height with your the that one, means here the A dash B dash height with your the A double dash B double dash. Though we have discussed earlier, this is the beta, it is the angle of this triangle, it is also the angle of your the this triangle. So though we are going for your the beta means your the image is forming for your the A double dash B double dash, that is the final image. This is also the image, no doubt. What the wrong you are doing? So this I am saying about that one. This is also the image, this is also the image, but this is the final image. So we are going to find for its the final image. So for the final image means it is the A double dash B double dash. It will never to be taken near the A dash B dash. That is the way why I have written A dash B dash. Means if you will compare these two things, you will take from your the mind that we have to take in your the final image height, not for its the intermediate position. Therefore, you have to take in the final. Final means A double dash B double dash O. So instead of the A dash B dash, that is the A double dash B double dash. So if this is the tan beta, this is your the tan alpha. M is equals to the tan beta by tan alpha. Then M is equals to tan beta. Tan beta is equals to A double dash B double dash by O to A dash, and tan alpha is equals to A dash C by O to A dash. You see O to A dash, O to A dash, both are same, they to be cancelled, and only remaining here the A double dash B double dash by A dash B dash. While I have written A dash B dash, you must be in the dilemma, sir, it is your the A dash C. How you have written instead of the C, that is the B dash? Let us come to your the diagram. A dash C, that is your the A double dash C, probably that will be your the A double dash. You see, this is the A double dash C. So A double dash C. So A double dash C. A double dash C is what? It is the symmetric height of the AB, which I said earlier. So this A double dash C height and this AB height is your the same. Therefore, this A double dash B double dash by your the AB. This A double dash C, that is equals to your the AB. And we have to make some arrangement here likewise. Just I make a arrangement. So what is that arrangement? Here the numerator divided with A dash B dash, denominator is also divided with here the A dash B dash, means there will be no change. So this A double dash B double dash, A double dash B double dash, that is your the image height. A dash B dash, A dash B dash, for that image, that is your the object. So image height by object height, as we have done earlier, that is nothing but it's the magnification. This A double dash B double dash, this A dash by B dash, both are the image and your the object for which lens? For the second one. This second lens is your the eyepiece, means that ratio is the magnification of the second lens. So you will write magnification of a second lens. Second lens means your the eyepiece, so that is equals to ME by, you see, AB by A dash B dash, AB by A dash B dash. This is your the object height divided by image height, but object height by image height is not your the magnification. Magnification is your the image height by object height, but it is the object height by image height, means just it's the reciprocal. So if it is its reciprocal, then whose reciprocal? That one of your the A dash B dash by your the AB. You see, A dash B dash is the image of your the AB for the lens which is your the objective. So if A dash B dash by AB means image height by object height, that will be the magnification for your the objective. So it is the reciprocal of that one. Therefore, that is equals to 1 by magnification of your the objective. So if you will rearrange that, then M is equals to M0 into ME. In some books you also find that is a M1, M2. The question will come, sir, if by using the second lens, what the magnification it provided, that is also not visualized by us, then what we will do? Now for that one you will take your the another lens. If the another lens will be taken in such a way that this image to be behave as the object for the third one. So again that third one will have its the magnification. If the third one will have its the magnification, that is equals to your the M3, so it will go on your the continue. So if we will use the different lenses, then its magnification will gradually go on increase, though we are using the more than one lens. Therefore the name is your the compound microscope. So for the compound microscope, this is the MO by your the ME. For your the objective, as I said, if you will put your the simple case for the objective, that is equals to your the VO by UO, and for your the eyepiece we have derived the formula as for your the simple microscope. So VO by UO of 1 plus D by FE, that is also the magnification of your the compound microscope. So this is your the compound microscope, and before we discussed about the simple microscope, that simple microscope's concept is used in your the compound microscope. Though the more than one lenses are taken, therefore the name is your the compound microscope. Okay, thank you very much.